Hello and welcome back to Conversations with Sharyn and Rosa. I'm Rosa.
Hey, I'm still Sharon.
Thank you once again for joining us. If you are new to our channel, please like, subscribe, and share these videos. Although this is the last one, but we would still like for you to subscribe. Um, if you are returning, then you all know the drill. We thank you for joining us again. So we appreciate that. You have any announcements?
Yes, I'm just piggybacking on what you just said. This is our last show in the fact that, as we're going toward a new format and everything, and we will not be sending out weekly updates and videos, but we're looking at more of a once a month live show from Conversations with Sharon and Rosa. So that's the announcement, that's the excitement, and we truly. Oh, our hearts are full. It has been quite a
Yeah.
run for 3 years and 3 months since
Yeah,
COVID.
then
Good. Let's
definitely.
announce it.
This is very emotional because it is something that Sharon and I decided to do together, and there's not a lot of stuff that we can do together.
Oh,
So
oh,
outside of, I'm
oh,
saying outside
whoa.
of doing
What?
things. Look,
What? Are we gonna go there? Do we need to wait
no,
a minute? Do
I'm
we
just
need to extend
saying.
the shows?
I'm just saying, as far as like going to the gym, lifting, going for a run, we always gotta split our stuff up, So I really
We go
enjoy doing
shopping. We go on trips, long
that. Is
rides,
not
and
the
then
same. Shopping is not the same. Shopping, and we
it's
still
not the same
split,
way. But
and
no
we
matter.
still split up on shopping. Like you in one corner of the store, I'm over in another corner
That's
of the
true.
store.
That's
So it's
true.
not like we're even doing it
Yeah.
together. But
But
anywho,
anyway, you're right. So look, evidently we need to continue the
right.
show. We got
No,
it.
this is definitely emotional. Like I said, for me, it is one of the things that Sharon and I do together. That is a weekly, thing. And
Right.
then
And it takes
we
our
don't do a
attention
lot
and
of
it keeps us
those.
together and it's very interactive. You're right.
Yes,
You're right.
yes. So, but
Hmm.
yeah, so that's your only announcement. I'm just gonna
Um
say happy Kwanzaa for those who celebrate. Yesterday was Ujima. So I hope you all celebrated that, which means unity, come together, do your thing. Today we're celebrating
mhm.
Kuji Chakalia, meaning self-determination. So make sure you all get together, make sure you all do something today that's just going to bring some determination in
Mhm.
your life.
In your life and maybe that of someone else's.
Yeah, like,
Absolutely.
and I think most of us, we normally go into doing New Year's, what do you call it?
Resolutions.
Yeah, New
Yeah,
Year's
and new
resolution. So
beginnings and
let's just stay with that. If you determine that something's going to happen for 2024, make it
yeah.
happen.
And as back to the announcements, I got one. Hey, everybody out there in lesbian land and far beyond, my wife is rocking her afro today. Hey, baby.
But thank you.
No,
Thank you. Thank you.
no, you're better than good. You look gorgeous. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You look good, babe.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, and happy New Year to everyone. Gosh, I feel different that we're not even gonna come back for the New Year's, but happy 2024 to all of you all, and we'll definitely see you at some point in
Right.
2024 several
Right. And
times.
I'm doing an on-air obligation. In fact, like being that we won't be seeing them for the month of January, I hope we can slide in and do something by Valentine's Day because by that time, the word will have gotten around the world like, what? No more new Sharon and Rosa. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think that's a nice timeline to shoot
Yeah.
for. You
And
know.
and the ironic part of it is that, we are closing, I hope today, but I feel like within the last week, 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, we've been getting more subscribers
Subscribers.
than
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Right.
"Ugh, do we
Yeah.
want to leave? Let's
Yeah.
stay."
Yeah.
Whatever. So
We'll still be around, but
yeah.
just the periodicity will change, and one of the reasons for that, I do feel that we owe you an explanation that it really is a crunch on our schedules. It really is, and Rosa works full time. I do not, and that's a good thing. But I mean, just always juggling schedules, and no matter what, we have to do this by a certain time, and then we have to get it out by 6:30 a.m. our time on Wednesdays, and blah blah blah. And it's one more thing that takes a
Yeah.
lot of time, and we love it, so we keep doing it, and we keep doing it.
Not complaining, just saying
Yeah, just
it's
letting you know
come
where
to
it's
an
at.
end.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
all right, let's get into the shout outs. I'm gonna sing for y'all too, because I know some of y'all wondering if I can sing. You
Uh,
know, sing.
she can. I paid for the lessons.
You know what? She did. She
Ah,
paid. She paid for
ah.
me to have some singing lessons
Right, right,
because I
right.
wanted
Your
some.
little
So,
tune up. Do do do
right.
do 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 do.
All right, let's get into the shout outs. The first shout out goes to Mari T. Thank you for being a subscriber to Conversations with Sharyn and Rosa. Thank you for your comments. We so appreciate you. We also have Alicia T.
Mhm.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you really a lot. And
Mhm.
Isabel W. Thank you for being a subscriber to Conversations with Sharyn
Mhm.
and Rosa. Thank you for your comments. And last is Cynthia S. We so appreciate
Hey,
all our subscribers. I know I couldn't
Cynthia.
get to everyone before we start doing it this way, but when we go live, I will definitely
Right,
shout you
we'll go
out
back into the
too.
bag. Yes.
Exactly, but we're just shouting out everyone at this point. We love you all. We thank you all. We couldn't have done this without you,
Right,
and
right,
we
right.
appreciate each and every one of y'all, especially the ones that come back every week
Every
with them
week, boy,
comments.
they be on us
We
too.
love
Woo!
you. We love you. We love you.
And if you wonder how long it's been like I said, we started in COVID 3 years and 3 months ago
Mm-hmm.
in 2020 September, and here it is 2023 December.
Right.
Wow, done a lot of shows. We've touched so many subjects, and we go not just with our spirit takes us, and from our own knowledge and our walk in this world and our journeys, but we share so much of that of us with you. We know we're not alone because of the kind of feedback we get. It was like, oh, we appreciate you talking about this subject. Oh, I'm going through the same thing. What happened to
Mm-hmm.
you? How did you deal with it? And to give you the width, and that's not the word I want, of the kind of subjects that we talked about in the last 3 years, please,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
are. I'm going to have to read these because I'm going to have to read them.
What's the one?
Okay, we talked about, y'all seem to like that, the five love languages. We talk about infidelity, dating, dating older, dating younger. We talked about grief. We talk about alcoholism within the gay community, more or less in the gay black community, more or less right in lesbian black community,
Yes.
honey. We broke it down for you. We
Absolutely.
talked about STDs. We talked about safe sex, station.
Masturbation.
Woo, woo,
Mother
woo.
daughter relationship.
Relationships.
Part 1 and 2. I think we did of that one.
Right. We talked a lot about money too. We talked about
Yes.
romance without finance is a nuisance. Right. We talked about that several times too because we discovered
Yeah.
not just with ourselves, but y'all know out there in lesbian land and far beyond, no two people have the same ideas about money and how to spend it and what to do with it and how to manage it in your
Yeah.
relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And just like people think we're so different, we're just like the general populations. Two things that often that couples argue about is discipline of the children and management of the finances.
Right.
And if there is money, you argue about what to do with the money. If there is no money, you argue about what to do about getting some money. And when you get some money, how we going how we going to do it,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
We talk about exes.
Mm-hmm. Oh
With being
yeah.
friends with your exes. Keep on, baby. Give me some more that
Yeah,
we talked
I don't
about.
know. We talked about so much, and
Ooh,
and actually today we don't really have a conversation per se. We're just gonna recap some of the last shows because this is the
the last
last
show
show
in this form.
in this
In
format.
this form,
Yeah.
and that
So
means the weekly 1 hour. We try to keep the shows to 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and but we cover a lot of territory in that time.
yeah.
And so I would like to deviate a little bit from what we thought might be an outline in our head. And that is that I think the show did a lot for me personally because I was allowed to give a clear, present testimony to different pockets and chapters of my life.
Mhm.
I know sometimes
And you've seen a lot.
and I've done a lot, and I survived. But seriously, it was very good for me. I would even say therapeutic to go
Mhm.
back into my life and it's, oh yeah, I did that, and guess what? Oh, I have a point of reference because in 1972 this happened. In 1983 I was doing this. I was somewhere else in 85, 91, and the richness of the experiences, the things I chose to share with you. And no embellishment. It happened. I was there. That was me. No refunds, no returns. It was what it was. I did what I did. The good, the bad, the ugly, the bizarre, the fun, the humorous. And some of you may say, I can't believe you still alive. So how was it, us doing some of the deep tissue things? How did it affect you?
Well, was definitely the same as you said, therapeutic for me. And I think I expressed you all one show before on how I felt like it helped me to get past a lot of some of my fears, not all, but some, to be able to openly, give you all some stuff about me that I wasn't quite ready to talk about, but felt
Mm-hmm.
like it, if I can help someone, then I'm going to talk about it no matter
Absolutely.
how uncomfortable the conversation was, or is. And that was, me telling you all about the meds that I'm on,
Yeah.
because I do have ADHD, and that I used to be ashamed of for a while, but as we grow and go about our lives, we find so many other people that are in the same shoes, and and if you had just said something, maybe you could have helped that person. So that's what you all did for me. You allowed me to give you that, and when I say it was therapeutic, it's like talking about things, especially for me
Mm-hmm.
in my childhood, because I
Mm-hmm.
think everything stems from that. That's my thinking.
Oh Lord.
um, I was able to even have some heavy and deep tissue conversations in my family
Mm-hmm.
about some of the things that was said here on our
Right, because we
on
invited
our
our families to definitely check out the
right,
shows
right.
because we weren't, like I said, we don't rehearse.
Mhm.
It wasn't edited. It was, full strength, 100%. Bam, there it is. Pow,
Right,
pow.
right. So if we were able to have those type of conversations, when something was said and somebody wanted clarity, or just felt
Wow, I can't
like
believe
I
you
was
went
putting
there.
it together.
Right,
Yeah,
right. I
yeah.
can't believe
I
she went
know.
there.
Yeah, and I know my stepmom and I, had a great conversation about one of the episodes we had done when I talked about mother daughter. So that put us on a better track and a better road to even coming closer together. So just a lot of things has happened within these three almost 3.5 years, and I owe it to you all. I
Right,
really
right,
do,
right. And as we were honest enough to, stand naked and bare ourselves to you, it was like, which gives other people permission to do the same as well. Right?
yes.
So it's just like, well, if they don't have a problem saying what they just said, well, hey, let me share with you, blah, blah, blah. And it was all with love, understanding, respect, all of and acceptance in many people's and some people like a couple of things. I'm jumping subjects now,
Uh-huh.
but it was a couple of titles that we went to that everybody wasn't feeling happy about what we said or didn't agree, didn't like, didn't understand, wherever you line up at. But one of those was bisexuality.
Bisexual,
Duality, boy,
yes.
they reamed us. I mean, they got fresh coals
Yeah.
to roast us over.
But I
And
think,
not because we were so
oh,
wrong or
uh-huh.
crazy, it was just that different from what they didn't see it that way.
Right.
And you can only speak to your experiences.
Yeah.
I ain't putting nothing on nobody.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you how I see it, and therefore many other people may or may not see it that way. And we got
Yeah,
some
but
some press.
although we did get bad press with that from some people agree with
Right?
us
Oh, sure,
because it
absolutely.
is what it is, and I'm just glad that our viewers who are bisexual can understand a little bit more of who Sharyn and I are with just watching the other videos. That there's no hate on anybody.
Right,
It's
right,
just the
right.
way we feel about what we feel, and it's okay to have our opinion, and it was okay for you
Yeah.
all to have your opinion with us, and we were not mad. No,
No,
just bringing
absolutely.
all love and all learning. We were learning. how bisexuals really felt
About
about
that's
what
it.
we
How
said.
some right,
We
right, right,
learned
right.
that, and maybe they learned it
Ooh,
too from us about how some lesbians feel. I'm not
right.
saying all felt like we felt, but
And one
Sharon and I felt like we felt.
another one that really kind of not tickled me, but I was like, is when we did label free lesbians.
Mm.
And some of us are really hung up on labels. Some of us don't like them. Some of them like, I ain't got a label. I got a name and an attitude, whatever, who
Right,
you are. And it was all good. And it was beautiful good.
right.
Incorrect language, but it was beautiful good, because people really were saying how they feel. Or then it was like, the films, I kind of like, I like being film, and I don't like labels, but you just need to know that I'm a
Right.
bottom, and like, hey, whoever, whatever, however, but it was good just to talk about it, because like people be trying to label me, because often many times people would just quote unquote assume that Rosa is the film, if there has to be one. Ah!
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
one of our friends in our circle that we hang with, she views me as femme, and I'm
and yeah.
either way. I can
Yeah.
go either way. I like
Hmm.
heels and dresses and stuff. So whatever y'all think
Right, but you
that
like your little
falls
player too,
under,
right?
it falls under. But I just want to be carefree. Like I do things that quote unquote you wouldn't even think a femme does. Like a
Right,
climb a roof,
you're
get on
right.
a ladder,
Wait, and
and don't go get my nails done.
wait, not only that, but we know who ain't climbing ladders. We've been very honest. Like, I don't need my old ass up on the roof. She cannot
Right, right.
explain why Humpty Dumpty
But I
fell.
will put on a cute dress and some heels and walk in the room like
Now,
I own it.
and
So,
hey,
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it's just one of those things. It just for me depends on how I'm feeling. But we had a friend in our circle that I guess she deemed me as femme, and some other woman, and she said something about like how two femme people together or whatever. And I'm thinking, didn't
that
we
was
just
before
have?
me. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was before me.
she was
Yeah,
referring to someone else I had dated, and
yeah.
I'm thinking, didn't we just have a conversation
Conversation about
about?
that. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? People like who they like. It doesn't have to
right.
be a femme and a butch or whatever. Because I don't consider Sharon butch.
She
She's
doesn't see. Yeah, she doesn't see it, but
Sharon be in there filing her nails.
I
She
get it.
be in there.
Look, take more time in the mirror than she does.
That part.
We'll spend all day getting dressed.
It take me about
Whatever.
30 minutes to get the hair and makeup right.
Boom, boom.
Sharon be in there all day.
Yeah, no,
So I just,
which doesn't make me one or the other.
no, and it doesn't. But that's what I'm saying. When you
Right.
think about our roles, and people think because she didn't say, "Well, you're with Sharon and how two femmes together," so which means
No.
she views you
As
not as
the
feminine.
film, right, right. And then there's other people, and then there's butchers who like don't even invite me on the bus because I ain't butch enough.
Right.
Whatever they like,
Because you
and
put on lipstick.
right, right. That's what one girl's like, like, what's with you in the lipstick? I was like, I've been wearing lipstick for 40 years. Yes, I will wear lipstick. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody. And
Right.
but so it's just funny. We can get hung up on it or not. I
On
just
those
say,
labels, yeah.
I'm just sharing.
Yeah.
Whatever you see is what you saw. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean?
So if you haven't seen that episode, go and look back at labels. But another big one was coming out. A lot of
Ooh,
people watched that. We had a lot of views for that particular
yeah, a lot of comments, and
for that
what we were
particular
doing,
subject. Yeah.
not just sitting down. Like I said, we don't rehearse.
Hmm.
We have a subject. Something comes up throughout the week, no matter what. It's just something. And matter of fact, we get to like Saturday afternoon. What are we going to talk about? I don't know. And then something comes up, or I saw something in the news, or can you believe this? And we have a subject to talk about.
Hmm.
But in any event, it's just I don't know where I was going with that.
With the
But
coming out. But to me,
mm,
that speaks for the amount of views that we had. That speaks for people who are curious as to, like how, because that's like the biggest question you get. Like, when did you come out? Or how did you come out? Or, for people who want to come out, they want to do the research and see how other people may have done
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Or for people who are just curious about lesbians, because we have people that are not even, just the LBGTQ, the plus side of our allies that
right.
watch our shows as
Right,
well.
we
We have
got
a lot
men.
of
You're
friends
right,
who are,
and straight
not,
people too. We got
yeah,
straight people watching us, so it covers everybody.
yeah.
Everybody, there's room for everyone under the umbrella.
So I think it's for them too. They want to
Oh,
know, like most of the time, my straight friends always ask me, "Girl, when you knew?
right,
When did you
and
know?"
well, of course, when I'm directed at um lesbians, everybody in lesbian world,
Mm-hmm.
one question of course, we always get is, how did you meet? So we done
How
told the
do
story
we?
so many times, but it's still the story. We did meet online, and we'll
Yeah.
leave it there. You know
Yeah,
what I
and if you're
mean?
new, definitely go and watch. I think it's our first video or our second video,
Yeah.
which we don't really like because
It was our first, no, no, wait, because it was our first
the
video and our
format
second.
was so elementary to us. But
We're like, ugh.
yeah, but definitely go watch our first video. It'll tell you how we met and stuff
Connected,
like
yeah.
that.
Hmm. I mean, if you would be so interested. So
Yeah.
that's what it was, that and so many more things. The love languages
Oh,
got a lot of,
and older, younger.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lot of older lesbians
I
out there
think that's
dating
our
younger.
probably our biggest one. Dating older, dating younger.
Right, because it's not just women; it's women, men, bi, to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, we took at the age thing. Are you dealing with someone at least 7 or 9 years older than you? That's considered older. I think
Right.
seven is a minimum of 7 years older. And
Right.
with Rosa and I, it's a 17-year, 18 planet difference
Yeah.
with our age.
Whatever.
You really look
But
good.
oh, thank you. Thank you. Um yeah, we're probably going to a Kwanzaa celebration this evening. But anyway, yeah, so that is I guess
That's it.
some of the shows like Sharyn and I have been saying, we have over 170 something shows, almost 180.
Hmm.
You all can just kind of binge until we come back, maybe in February. I will put it on our website, maybe in a short. I don't know what you all watch that
Yeah.
much or what gives you an alert.
Right.
If you click that bell, when you subscribe and you click the bell, it will notify you whenever we're on. So even if we go live, it's gonna say, conversation with Roses and Sharon live. Or if we just put something up there, whether it's a message or whatever, it's going to notify you that we have just come on to do something. So yeah, so we will come live and we'll see how that goes, because if you all
Yeah.
don't get the information, then you may not want to come on. I
Right.
mean, we may not have a lot of
Yeah, and
people
like
signing
I
in.
said, because you haven't seen the last of us. You know what I
Right,
mean.
right.
So if we're going to go, we're still making some decisions and looking at some opportunities. But whether we just do, straight podcasts, or if we do, obligate ourselves to once a month live, and and maybe even straight, guests. We're being guests on different radio shows or whatever. We're looking at opportunities looking at us. But while we have your attention, what do you guys think about a lesbian hotline? Lesbian hotline. Sometimes you just want to talk, and let me tell
Oh,
you,
you mean like
could it,
speed dating? Somebody
yeah,
said do
what's up?
speed
Well,
dating.
that was one thing they said
Somebody
we could have
suggested that. Yeah.
suggested that. I don't know how we would orchestrate that, but we're mulling some. No idea is a bad idea.
I just think Zoom would be good, because then you can kind of go into the little chat rooms for
Hmm.
about 3-4 minutes and talk, and then
Maybe,
switch
but
up. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's
So
possible. But when I meant
it's ways.
lesbian, a hotline
Oh,
as
you
in
mean
like,
like call
yeah, yeah,
in?
and
Yeah.
call in,
Oh,
and
that'd be
something
good.
like, you remember, sister, Cleo, I mean, you just say like, hey, I'm a lesbian, I'm a, and been in the world, I'm a black woman, I'm whoever you are, and I got a problem, or just got a situation, I love to talk to somebody,
Right.
and I need to talk to somebody for at least 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
you will get us. And you will get us. You will get, but I'm just saying, what do you
You
guys
get
think
me too.
about
Yeah.
that? But keep it real, keep it authentic. And yes, there will be a small monetary charge, because the only thing we have is our time, and our time is most valuable. So
Absolutely.
please understand that. So any event,
If we decide to go that
if
way,
we
but we will
decide,
definitely
let
let you
you
know.
know. Okay. So we're going to jump off here. There was one, I was trying to be witty and think of some wonderful quote, but none could really cover how I feel right now. And if I think of this one quote by Nikki Giovanni, I'm going to mess it up. So I'm not even going to put it out there. I'm
Hmm.
just going to say, just, pray for us as we pray for you. We're wishing you guys the best, and having, great parts of your journey that you shared with us. We just want you to just live your best life, be authentic, be who you are. As we're getting older, please let fewer apologies, fewer explanations. Just go on and be you.
Right.
That's you could. Who else can do it any better than you? be you, because we surely have been who we are.
Mm-hmm.
And as we meet people and somebody say, well, Sharyn and Rosa, Sharyn and Rosa, I've heard that before. And it's like, that's Sharyn and Rosa. Yeah, yeah, that's us. The young sweetie with the old smooth girl. No, not so smooth. Just Sharyn. I'm just Sharyn. Yeah. So what do you got, babe?
Oh, I don't have anything. I just have a wonderful new year. Whatever life brings you all in 2024, embrace it, move on, learn from it, and just remember us and love on us too. As Sharyn
Yeah.
said, pray for us as we go into our journey as well. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, we do love you
And you
guys.
have all our contact information. When you
You
want to do
do.
email, you can do a text, you can do
And if you don't, just hit us up on because Sharyn will
Facebook.
still be answering uh the comments that
All
we
your
have.
comments,
So
right?
put in the comments, I need to talk to you, what's your number? Or
Right,
whatever.
right.
If you can't
Yeah.
find it, it is on there, but some people not, the savvy. I get it. Computer savvy, may not know how to find it.
Oh,
Just
I'll
ask.
find somebody who is savvy and say, how do
Yeah.
we get in touch with them?
Yeah, or just
And
ask because we
right, and we've
can give it to
also
you.
listed our phone number. I mean, if
Yeah,
something
but
that
that's what I'm
important,
saying. If they
yeah.
can't find it, just ask in the comments and
Mm-hmm.
we'll give it to you.
Yeah, so I'll
Yeah.
still be answering you because there's a
Yeah.
whole the other half of the world haven't even looked at the videos yet, and as
Yeah.
they do, I mean, somebody will be asking us something from like, oh, that's 2 years ago. You
Right,
know what I mean? And
exactly.
but it's new to them, and it's just like, let's talk.
Exactly.
We can chat about it. We'll be
And
here
if
for
you
you.
send us an email, that's more private. So if you don't want everybody to see your comment, definitely send us an email. It's Sharyn and Rosa at Gmail. That's
Hmm.
Sharyn and Rosa at Gmail.
Okay, can't beat that.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
I
guess.
think that's it.
Yeah.
So we're still wishing you the very best.
Of all good things, stay safe and stay woke and know that we love you
And
and we
appreciate you.
appreciate
I
you.
knew you were going to
And
say that.
happy new year.
Absolutely. Take care.